There's levels to Jesus' love. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about there's levels to Jesus' love. You know what I'm saying? So where do I even start with this topic, bro? Like, there's levels to Jesus' love. And let me just start off with like an example, right? Let's say that you was at the bottom of an ocean, right? You wasn't, let's say you was in a situation, right? To whereas you so deep, you know what I'm saying? Things is not looking so good for you, and it just feels like you at the bottom of the ocean, like metaphorically. It looked like you at the bottom of the ocean, you feel me? And you in a situation so deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feel like everything falling apart all around you in your life and this and that, you know what I'm saying? You could be going through a test from God. You could be going through attacks from the devil. Bro, you could really be going through anything, right? And I just want to say that there's levels to Jesus' love. Like, and what inspired me to make this message is that I experienced it for myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ever be going through some high level pain? Like, you going through like an elite level of pain, bro. And it's like, as you're going through all this pain, bro, you know what I'm saying? As you're going through all this pain, it feel like nobody could save you, bro. But here's the crazy part, though. It feel like you cannot save yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when you feel like you cannot save yourself from whatever you're going through, automatically you could start to feel almost like hopeless in a way. You feel me? Because like, damn, I can't even save myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be the one, like how it is in this world, bro. You're supposed to be the one trying to make it out and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be the one looking out for yourself, or, So it's like, what happens when you in a situation where you feel like you can't even save yourself, bro? It feel like you're so deep at the bottom of the oceans, whereas nobody could reach you. It's like, in order for a person to reach you at the bottom of the ocean, they gotta have superpowers, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, there's levels to Jesus' love. And I just had to kind of like break down the message to kind of like, everything is gonna connect. Everything is gonna connect. So let's just keep going with the message, right? You at the bottom of the ocean, it feels like nobody coming to save you. It feels like there's nobody can reach you. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta have superpowers to reach the bottom of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, they gotta have superpowers to reach the bottom of the ocean. There's certain levels in life to whereas nobody can reach you, bro. Because they have to have superpowers in order to reach you. And if a human being doesn't have superpowers, that means that there's no human being that could reach you. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you in some stuff so deep, it feel like nobody without superpowers can reach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going through some deep spiritual stuff, like some deep spiritual test, to whereas it feel like if a person doesn't have superpower, they can't reach you. Because you gotta understand, the deeper you go in the ocean, the water pressure gets stronger. Your friends ain't even gonna be able to reach you because the water pressure is gonna crush them before they could even reach you. You in some stuff so deep at the bottom of the ocean, nobody could reach you. But let me tell you something about Jesus' love, though. Jesus' love can still reach you, bro. And let me tell you something about Jesus' love, bro. This is my personal experience, you know what I'm saying? Jesus' love, like, let's say you're going through like some deep pain, some elite level pain, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jesus' love is like that gentle breeze. It's not like a gentle breeze physically, bro. It's like a gentle breeze that you feel within your heart, within your spirit. It just like, it's like a gentle breeze that just hits you, bro. Like a peaceful presence, like a gentle breeze. Like, it gives you some hope, bro. It's like It's like a little light within your heart or within your soul. It's like a gentle breeze, bro. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can, but here you are at the bottom of the ocean, at the bottom of your situation. You're going through some real stuff. You feel like nobody could reach you on this level. You on a level so low, nobody could reach you there. The water pressure too strong. And then here comes that gentle breeze. Know what I'm saying? You could feel it in your heart. You could feel it in your mind, in your spirit, bro. Like, and it's like that little light starts forming on the inside of your heart and inside your soul, bro. And that's Jesus' love, bro. I'm telling you, that's Jesus' love, like showing up for you. When you feel like your life is over with, bro, everything feels like it's over. That little light, bro, you know what I'm saying, that gentle breeze within your heart, it just starts to ignite. It just starts to grow. That's Jesus' love. There's levels to Jesus' love. And the reason why a lot of people haven't experienced these levels of Jesus' love is because a lot of people, they haven't walked with Jesus that long. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they haven't walked with God that long. So they will never understand these levels. And then you got these stupid people out here who be talking about that Jesus doesn't exist. Jesus is not real. You know what? Let them think what they think, bro. Stupid people out here talking about, oh, Jesus is not real. Jesus does not exist. Bruh, grown people, bruh. You got grown women talking about Jesus is not real. You got grown men talking about Jesus is not real. These the same people who be following a world that's gonna lead them to hell, bruh. These be the same people following the flesh and following the world that's gonna lead them to hell. How smart are these people, bruh? Come on, bro. These people is not smart, bro. These people stupid, bro. Do not be deceived, bro. But let's get back to what I was saying, bro. Like, Jesus' love, bro, there's levels to Jesus' love, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Those who experience Jesus' love, they know what I'm talking about, bro. It's like a gentle breeze, bro. And when you're going through like some real heavy pain, bro, some real stuff, you're going to feel that little light within your heart, bro. Like that little, I call it little because I'm trying to explain it in the best way that I can, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Jesus' presence is big, bro. But at the same time, that's the best way I could explain it. It's like a gentle, small breeze, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a gentle light. And that little gentle breeze, that little gentle light, that small gentle light, small gentle breeze, whatever you want to call it, it's going to turn your whole situation around, bro. When you feel like nobody's there for you, when you feel like nobody could even reach you, when you feel like you're so far gone, you know what I'm saying? When you are in some elite level pain. Let me use like a video game example, you know, for the gamers out there. Let's say you're in a raid, bruh. You're in a raid on a video game and like the boss beat one shot in everybody, bruh. The boss is extremely strong. The boss fight is extremely strong, bruh. Jesus' love is still there with you when you're fighting that boss. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like that boss is hitting everybody so hard, bro, everybody just dropping, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feel like you can't even defeat that boss. Jesus' love is going to be there for you in that high level raid, bro, in that high level elite mission. You know what I'm saying? Jesus' love is there with you in all levels. When life is not as difficult, when life is medium difficult, when life is extremely difficult, and then there's that level right there above extremely difficult, that level that feels impossible. Now that level that feels impossible, sometimes it's going to feel like nobody's there for you. But Jesus' love is there for you even on that level that feels like it's extremely impossible. That level right there, when everybody done turned on you, when everybody done betrayed you and this and that, that impossible level, Jesus' love is still there with you, man. Jesus is loyal, bro. Jesus is loyal. If you're a person out there and you're loyal to Jesus, bro, Jesus is loyal to you, bro. I'm telling you, I done been through some things, bro, where it felt like it was over for me. It was over for me. then Jesus' presence, I could feel it. And then look, I had this dream a long time ago to whereas Jesus was in a dream, you know what I'm saying? And he was standing like, I don't even know how to explain it, but he was standing far away. Let me put it like this. Jesus could be standing like 50 blocks away and you could still feel his presence 50 blocks away. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say like when a person with a strong spirit walks into the room, they have a strong level of confidence. Let's just put it like this. Let's say there's a model and the model walks into the room. Everybody gonna feel that confidence. Everybody gonna feel that energy, that presence. You know what I'm saying? Because they walked into the room like they have the model has a certain way they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it go, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna feel that energy, that presence, right? And I'm using the model as an example, right? Well, let me tell you something about Jesus. Jesus could walk into a room and his energy and his presence is gonna be felt not only in that building, it's gonna be felt like all the way up to like 50 blocks away. Cause you gotta understand, it's like Jesus could like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like his energy just traveled through walls and stuff, bro. It's like his presence and his aura is so strong, it traveled through walls. If Jesus was walking like in one room, you could feel his presence like 50 blocks away. And you gotta understand, he could control his presence and his energy. He could allow some people to feel his presence and his energy, and he could allow some people to not feel it. And his presence could travel through walls and trees and all types of stuff. It's like, just think of it like there's like rays of energy. Like Jesus is standing in one room and there's like rays of energy just radiating from his body, and like they traveling. You could feel his energy from very far away, bruh. I'm telling you, you could feel Jesus' energy from very, very far away. Not just in one room, bruh. You could feel his presence from very, very far away. And this stuff is real. This stuff no fairy tale, bruh. This stuff real. I done experienced this stuff for real. You could feel his energy from very far away. And let me tell you something. It's like he could control his energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like if he wants some people to feel his presence, he go allow them to feel his presence. If he wants his presence to skip some people, he could allow his presence to like do like a U-turn around these people to where they can't even feel his presence. You see what I'm saying? Not only is his presence so strong and so radiant, I feel like he could control his presence to where as it's going out and his presence is spreading out, some people could feel it, some people won't, depending on who he chooses. And sometimes he would allow his presence to expand to whereas people could feel it 50 blocks away. Or if he wants to really, he could allow the whole planet to feel his presence. It's like he could control the area damage of his presence, like on some video game type stuff, bro. He could control the area damage of his presence, like to whereas if he wants like people from 50 blocks to feel his presence, he will allow that. And if he wants to extend it to 100 blocks away, to whereas people 100 blocks away could feel his presence, he could do that too. You know what I'm saying? And if he's like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna let only the people in this room feel my presence, he could do that too. You know what I'm saying? On some 12 disciple type stuff, when they was like, man, when they received the Holy Spirit, all types, bro, it's like, come on, bro, this stuff too deep, bro. So what I'm trying to say is that there's levels to Jesus' love. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. There's always a deeper level to Jesus' love. You ever be praying for so long, it feel like Jesus is not hearing you? It feel like you're praying to a void, bro? It feel like you're just screaming at the top of your lungs in a void, bro. It feel like Jesus is not hearing you. But really, Jesus is holding your prayers in his hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you really have a good heart and you're really following him, Jesus, he's holding your prayers in his hands on his timing, though. On his timing, he's gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? On his timing, he's gonna show up, bro. I'm trying to tell you, and then like, it's like at the same time, it's like Jesus will show up for you when it feel like you about to die type stuff, bro. When it feel like nobody else can even save you for real. You know what I'm saying? It feel like it's over with, bro. It feel like you can't even go on any longer. And then Jesus' presence comes on the scene and just revitalizes you and just heals you. To whereas you could feel like you could keep pushing forward now, you know what I mean? But let me look at my notes real quick and see what I missed out on. Yeah, I have like hold on. Yeah, it's like Jesus' love is that final hope when nobody else is there for you. It's like that he's that final hope for real, man. You could be going through a situation that's so traumatizing, but Jesus' love is that final hope that's going to determine whether you're going to bounce back from that situation or whether you're not going to bounce back from that situation. This is on like when you're in school and you're taking that final test that's going to determine if you're going to pass the class or not. Well, Jesus' love is like that, bro. It's like, it's the determining factor if you're going to make it, if you're going to bounce back, or if you're going to fail, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Jesus' love is real, bro. Do not let these people fool you, bro. Yeah, like, I just wanted to also talk about a lot of these people out here, they don't believe in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, when they hear the name Jesus, they get angry. They have all these demons in them. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they hear the name Jesus, you could see it in their eyes, on their face. They so angry, bro. These people is demonized by Satan, bro. These people is stupid, bro. And they demonized by the devil, bro. Real talk, bro. I'm just keeping it real. These people is not wise at all. Do not let these people fool you, bro. These people is not smart, bro. These the same people who be marrying the wrong person. These the same people who they be putting hands on their woman. These be the same men. These be the same men who reject Jesus is the same men who be like worshiping the devil, putting hands on their woman, drinking and smoking, drinking alcohol, beating on their kids, bro. Like, these be the same people dysfunctional as hell, bro. These be the same people losing their mind, bro. Pay attention to all these people who reject Jesus. All you gotta do, all these people who reject Jesus, bro, and they get angry when they hear the name Jesus, pay attention to their life, bro. They have anger demons, bro. They have anger issues. They probably drinking, they probably smoking, probably addicted to sports, bro. Just addicted to beer, bro. Bro, these people is messed up. Do not let these people fool you. There's no need to fear these people, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Jesus is not real. It's a fairy tale. Okay. They be like, these be the same people talking about hell is not real, bro. These be the... So, after all this wickedness that you're doing, after all that hatred that you done show towards God, and you have the nerve to say that hell is not real? So hell is not real. So let me ask these people a question real quick, right? So you don't believe in God, but you believe that you are real. These people believe that they exist, that they are real, but God is not real. So in that case, you mean to say that you are realer than God, bro. These people saying that they're more real than God because they say that God don't exist. They say that Jesus don't exist, but they believe that they exist. So in a way, they saying that they more real than God. They exist more than God. Where is these people humility, bro? People have zero humility, bro. I would never say that I'm realer than God, bro. I would never say that I exist more than God. God exists more than me. Shoot, these people done lost their mind, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. But yeah, don't listen to these people in society, bro. These people is demonized. They already mentally gone. These people is mentally cooked. These people is psychopathic in their brain cells. But I just wanted to talk about there's different levels to Jesus' love, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. There's different levels to Jesus' love. Do not let these people out here talk you out of it, bro. It's real. There's different levels to Jesus' love. This stuff is not no game, bro. This stuff real, bro. So that's why we should try our best to stay close to God and stay close to Jesus, bro. Because this stuff real, bro. Stuff real. This stuff is not a game. All these people who reject Jesus, bro, their life is destroyed. Because when they get to the bottom of the ocean and they can't save themselves, who gonna save them? Nobody. Because these people hate Jesus. They hate God. So God ain't gonna come save them. Jesus ain't gonna come save them. Because they already hate Jesus. That's why when they hit rock bottom, bro, their life is totally done. Ruined. Everything ruined. Because they don't have that higher power that could get to the bottom of the ocean and withstand all that water pressure. You know what I'm saying? Human beings can't go that deep. Because, like, let's say they try to go that deep, that water pressure is going to crush them. You know what I'm saying? It's going to crush them, bro. You need somebody with like, superpowers, bro. You need somebody with supernatural powers, bro. You need Jesus, bro. These people need Jesus for real. But a lot of them, they going to reject Jesus for real. I'm trying to tell you. Do not let these people fool you, bro. Life is short, bro. Follow Jesus and focus on Jesus, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. Focus on Jesus, bro. Focus on Jesus, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Focus on Jesus. Focus on the black Jesus, too. Do not be focusing on that fake white Jesus and all this stuff, bro. All this brainwashing, man. Focus on the real black Jesus, bro. Focus on the truth, bro. I'm trying to tell you because this stuff real. I know when I said that, some people then left a message. They was like, I thought he was talking about the white Jesus the whole time. Look at them, bro. These people filled with racism, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they don't want to accept the truth, bro. They Jesus is not black. Oh my God. The Middle East. The Middle East and this and that. Oh my, it's about his character, not his skin color. Oh, they gonna come up with all this nonsense, bro. Because they don't want to accept the truth, bro. But let me tell you something. There's levels to Jesus' love, bro. And Jesus' love is very real. Know what I'm saying? Peace.